Hey guys, how the frigs are going today? It's a glorious Friday afternoon, as you can tell. Sunny up, blue skies, barfy burgers, nah. Anyway, after last night's fiasco with the barbecue, and well, by fiasco I mean complete explosion, and I was getting all angry and stuff, I decided that I'm going to bring the propane tank back to Max Propane and have them check the valve. I did some research on Google's, and a lot of people say that sometimes the valves they put in are faulty, and they don't, like, the safety mechanism in them, like, basically you can have an empty tank with this valve on it and open it up, or not an empty tank, but like an unconnected tank, and you can turn it wide open and no gas will flow. It'll be gasless until something makes the connection. I guess it's like a tire valve where it has that pin and it pushes it in, and then the propane seeps out the sides and then in the inlet and then into your barbecue and burn away, right? I'm guessing that's how it works. I didn't look that part up. But some people are saying that those check valves are, sometimes you get a bad one, and no matter how much pressure you put on it, the pin won't push in and you can't get your gas to your barbecue, or in this case propane to your barbecue. So I'm going to bring it back, have them test the tank, make sure it's not the tank. It could be the regulator on the barbecue. It's a possibility it is a cheap barbecue. So I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to have them examine it, see what the problem is. And if they say, no, everything's friggin' copacetic and beautiful and fine and happy and pleasant and shit, then I don't know. We're going to have to get a new barbecue someday, which really sucks because, like, barbecuing is my favorite, right? And what did I really change? The only thing that changed in the scenario is the valve on the tank. Like, nothing changed on the barbecue side. It's still the same old regulator. Nothing changed on the tank side. It's still the same old tank. Just the connection changed. So maybe that connector's faulty. I'm going to bring it back to the propane shop. We're going to see about getting it repaired and replaced and all that jazz. And it'll be awesome. And then we'll go off to work and get this Friday shift over with. And then the friggin' weekend's here. So I got my my recorder here. And I think it has full power. Yep, totally has full power, and I know where my microphone is and stuff. So maybe over the weekend we can do a mower vlog. That'd be kind of fun. I'm going to turn this thing off though, save the battery life. We can do a mower vlog, hook up, the mic should be on that desk. And then we'll do a mower vlog, bomb around the backyard and cut some lawn and talk to you guys. And the last time I did one of those was like last year, August sometime. So some people seem to really like it. Some people thought it was stupid. I don't know. I'll just give her a go and have a good time with it. It'd be awesome. But I'm just drinking a coffee right now. I just made one of those breakfast blends from Crappy Tires. Friggin' awesome. And then we're going to hit the road and go bring that tank back and get a replacement. Sorry about last night's explosion. I was just really fucking pissed off because I really wanted some cooked meat. Thank God I bought some sides because I was hungry. Like, I was really hungry last night. I skipped lunch at work and everything, so it kind of sucked. But I was all excited to come home and make friggin' something on the barbecue, you know, like... And then I couldn't, and I was really angry and mad and fed up and blah, blah, blah. It was a bing bang, and I get like that, and I really got to not get like that, and I did, but it's, you know, it's just the way of life and things. But anyway, we're going to head off shortly. I just got to kill this coffee, and then we're going to frig off over to Max Propane and get this shit checked out. And if it isn't the valve, then it's the friggin' gas on the regulator on the barbecue that's dicked. Son of a bitch. Alrighty, we're all done here, so I'm going to go out to the car, load the propane tank in the car, and then we are going to head off to the Max Propane and have them check their handiwork and make sure that it's not their problem, it's my problem. Bringing a different device today. I'm bringing the Vamo with the iGo L onto it. You know, a lot of people say you can't get clouds out of anything unless you sub-ohm. I haven't sub-ohmed on anything in a while. This here's running at 1.4 ohms. And I'm only giving it, what? 12 watts. And I can blow pretty good clouds. You don't need to sub-ohm to get the clouds, people. Alrighty, propane's in the trunk of the car. Just gonna close up the garage and we'll hit the road. Freaking hot in that car right now too. Hopefully that's alright. Last thing I need to happen is to have my propane tank explode on me while I'm driving. That'd be freaking awesome. Alright, let's get out of here. Alrighty, we're gonna take a different way there today just cause we can. I'm trying to get some freaking cold air in here now that I got a full tank of gas. I'm gonna run the AC a bit. Some people say that AC doesn't cause fuel economy problems. Other people say it does. Mythbusters did a movie on AC, driving a good distance and draining a tank with and without AC. And without AC, they had the windows down so you can get fresh air. Because let's face it, you drive around with your windows up, no air conditioning, this car becomes a hot box like no other. So that's never good. But they did the tests, and the tests came back negative that driving with the AC does not actually, it's better for fuel mileage apparently. It's apparently better for fuel economy, because when you're driving with the windows down, it causes a lot of drag and you got to rev your car that much harder just to get going. Now that was on a modern car, mind you. Back in the day of the R32 or whatever the hell the old AC was, it was a little bit deckered, but now it's a lot more efficient apparently. So they say on Mythbusters. Mind you, they could just be paid to say that so that people buy AC and use it all the time and the companies stay in business. Who knows? Who knows, right? So many fucking sellouts out there now. You never know if a product's good. You never know. That's one thing you don't have to worry about me, people, is if I ever review a product and that product's shit, I will fucking let you know in a heartbeat. And if it's just shit for me, but it might be good for somebody else, I'll explain that aspect too. But yeah, we gotta get this did. We gotta get this did. I need my barbecue up and running this weekend. I don't want to be fucking oven cooking shit. Like, that's just ridiculous, you know? Like, we need to barbecue, people. Gotta have man meals, frig sakes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Frig, I re-wicked my my dripper and it tastes like shit. Gotta quit using desk cotton. Cotton I left sitting on my desk to pick up dust and other molecules. Gotta start grabbing from the bag, you know what I'm saying? You guys probably took that in a disturbing wrong way. Yup. Oh, that guy's front end all fucking dented up. Must have hit a moose. But yeah, we'll get this all fixed up. I'm sure that these guys here, they'll have a way to hook something up to the tank to see if the check valve is checking, and we'll get this fixed up. Like last night, that blowout, that was bad. I apologize for that. That was rough. I was just like really not having a good day. Like it should have just been like clip, twist, done, cooking meat, you know. Shouldn't have been a long ass video of me swearing and losing my shit on China and all that. Like yeah, China does make some shitty products, but they also make the darts that I'm using right now. So like I guess they're not all that bad. You know, without China, we'd never have e-darts. Let's face it, electronic cigarettes started in China. Even though apparently somebody told me they're illegal over there, like the Chinese can't buy them and use them. China banned vaping, yet they make them there, but they're banned there. Like somebody else told me that about iPhones, like iPhones are made in China, but you're not allowed to own one in China, and it's like, that doesn't fucking make sense. Why the hell can't you own an iPhone? You can own whatever you want, like, but you know, that all falls into the whole category of pushing your beliefs onto other cultures, and that's not right. And that comes back to my talk on space travel and why we'd be fucking horrible at it. You know, we come across another civilization in space that has their own way of living, and what are we gonna do? Like, if we don't like it, we're gonna enforce ours and make them change, or otherwise we're going to war? Holy shit, I just talked about everything that happened in the Middle East, eh? But that's what we'd probably do. We'd see it like a civilization where they get married, like wife and husband get married, and after they conceive their baby, the wife eats the husband's face and kills him, and we'd be like, fuck, that doesn't follow our beliefs, go to war, you know? But that's the way they've lived forever. Like, look at the freaking praying mantis, that's what they do. They bang one out, and then the wife eats the husband's head, and it's game over, pops, you know? But, shit, I'm in the wrong lane, aren't I? Yep. I need to be in this lane, and I don't think there's anybody there. The Auto Wizard, eh? Probably gonna need one of those. Trying to fix the front end on this fucking thing. But honestly, I've been thinking about that. Like, right now, if we were to do intergalactic stellar friggin' transmissions and flight and all that, like warp drive and all that, you know, if we crawled up on a friggin' planet controlled by, you know, a bunch of aliens and stuff that were like, you know, civilized like us and like had like, you know, communities and shit and had their own way of living, I wouldn't be surprised if we pull a boner and like try and make them become like us, like interfere with their way of living. I would not be shocked one fucking bit if that happened. Because we do it now. We do it now with the way people live, you know? everybody's all pissed off because the I don't know if it's Muslims or the Iraqis or whatever, like they don't let their women walk around wearing revealing outfits. They gotta like fucking bundle up in bed sheets and shit, you know? And like, we find that offensive, so we're like, fuck, let your women fucking dress however they want and shit. Well, we can't enforce our beliefs on somebody else's culture. It's not right. They do what they want, we do what we want. Don't interfere, educate, enjoy, and call her quits. But no. We gotta push our beliefs on them. I think this is the place. Yup. Alright, let's go see if these guys can fix my barbecue. I don't know, but give that a hard thought. Think about that for a minute. Space travel would probably not be a good idea for us. Alright, let's see if these guys can figure out my propane tank, because I'm fucking baffled. I'll be right back, people. Alright, people, well, just have Buddy test the tank. She works. Problem is me. I am too impatient. He explained to me that these are different valves. Like, on my old tank, I had a different setup. I had the old valve that didn't have the safety feature in it. Like this tank here, right now, you can crank her wide open with nothing hooked up, and she won't start puking friggin' butane, or not butane, son of a bitch, propane everywhere. It'll just sit there and look stupid at you. Like, you have to want to spray propane by pushing on the check, just like the tire valves, right? That's what they have on these. It's like a one-way check. And if there ain't no hose hooked up, she won't check. But all I need to do is, what he told me was hook it up and then turn it on and give it about a good minute. Let it actually do its job to get the jism through the lines, and then I should be okay. He goes, but you gotta turn it on slow. Like, you can't just fucking crank her open real fast, because you'll pop the check valve, and then you gotta turn it off, wait a minute, turn it back on, wait another minute, cry for a bit, punch yourself in the face, and then cook your meat. So I could have done it last night if only I had this stuff called patience, which I super don't have. So, good thing to know for next time, people. Have a little fucking patience, Adam, you son of a bitch. But I'm hungry. Fat man's got to eat. Tonight we'll try that fucking tank again, and we'll try it the right way. See if we can get her to go, and you know, maybe have some din-din. But if you're wondering where I'm going, I'm gonna go over to the Subway and get myself a sandwich. For fuck's sakes, I'm hungry. Just waiting for all this traffic to fucking clear. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese, a lot of cars. This guy here is doing like 12. Just need to get over a lane. Of course, this asshole in a neon decides to block me. Or try to anyway. Come on, bud. Fucking blue car. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna grab some fucking vittles and then we're gonna head off to work. Son of a bitch. Hold it. We got ourselves a chicken bacon ranch, people. This is gonna be glorious. It's gonna taste so fucking good. I am right excited for this one. Why do people insist on driving like they're in Toronto? Like, friggin' dude sees me clearly backing up and decides to like come right up to my fucking bumper. Like, I'm trying to get out of the parking lot to give more space to the people, and this asshole's just like right up on my bumper, pulls right up like he fucking owns me. And I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, bro, back the fuck off. Like, you're gonna fuck me in the bum, at least pull my hair, just saying. Not that I like that kind, just saying. Like, I don't know. People are dicks. Well, at least we know now that the problem with the propane tank is my impatience. So, that's a bonus. That's a bonus. But yeah, the valve that he's got on, and apparently it's like the #1 best valve in the world. So they say. So, yeah, shit. But yeah, I was having a pretty good run there on that discussion about when we go visit alien life, that's for sure. Because, like, we're dicks. Humans are dicks. We're all a bunch of assholes. Even I'm an asshole. You know, we're all assholes. We all pick on each other. We all have our own beliefs, and we all try to enforce our own beliefs. And before we even consider going to warp and, like, fucking talking to other races, we need to be able to talk to our own races. Like, we need to be able to talk to our own cultures and like, unify and become a solid entity. Like, there's so much disgrace in this world, so much war, and so many people wanting to fight and control the whole goddamn thing, you know? And you can't do that. We gotta, like, fucking get along and become one great big happy freaking planet. Because let's face it, like, if shit hits the fan, and another race comes down and decides, you know what, these humans are too fucking savage to even have around, they're too dangerous, they're too much of a volatile chemical, we're gonna get just completely eradicated. We have nothing to defend against space attacks. We have nothing. What do we have? Nukes. Oh, yeah, nuclear warhead. Oh, that's gonna do a lot of damage to a spaceship that might have shields and shit. You know? Yeah, I'm talking Star Trek and stuff, but we don't know what the fuck's out there. We already found 2 planets that are like Earth, you know, that are just identical to us, that have like plants and shit on them. So who's to say that they don't have like people and shit on them, making like Empire State Buildings and stuff, you know? We're not allowed to say that, and they probably do. Like, there's probably a whole bunch of friggin' awesomeness happening. Why is there no parking on there? Why is this guy just parking his fucking Jeep in the driveway? It's a matter for himself. Cum dumpster, get out of my way. 5.7 Jeep. I like to spend a lot of money on gasoline, so I bought a gas guzzling Jeep, you sons of bitches. But no, like seriously. See what I just did there? I made fun of a guy because of his Jeep. You know, not allowed doing that. Not supposed to do that. Never gonna get anywhere. Like even all the wars we're having, you know, like the wars over in friggin' Iraq and all that, and Afghanistan, and you know, all this nonsense. It's like we're attacking ourselves. If another culture comes to this planet and does an investigation, hell, for all we know, we got some monkey up there right now in like a super high orbit that we can't detect, and he's like totally scanning the shit out of us, watching our broadcasts, watching our TV shows, watching our movies, watching everything, and going, holy fuck, these humans are barbarians. They're just disgusting. You know, they're attacking themselves, they're killing each other off, they're acting like goofs. We don't need this kind. And they're just monitoring us and just keeping an eye on us and just seeing what we're gonna do. Like, until we pull up and stop being dicks, fuck, I don't think we should take it to the clouds, you know? Take it to the space. Take it to the stars, I should say. I think we should need to settle shit down here first before we even consider it. And I know NASA and all the other ASA groups, the aerospace associations, are working together to, like, develop technology so that we can go and explore these other planets, but you know, they say it's going to take about 100 years, so I'll be long past dead by the time we get our USS Enterprise in fucking orbit and shit. But it's like, we got a lot of shit to deal with here before we even consider up there. Just saying. But anyway, people, tonight we barbecue, hopefully. We're going to try this out one more fucking time and go from there and see how this goes and stuff. So I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to head her out, go to work, get the shift over with, and head her home, and then the weekend's here. And we're just going to hammer down. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know where that like button is. Give it a clickety-clack. Lets me know that you love me. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.